Well, here we go. Morning troops. Pike season's here. You can tell by the hat. Big smile, big cheesy grin. I think I said that on one of my Xander videos as well I made the other night. But today is pike time and we're out just after dawn. It's a bit of cloud in the sky, not too sunny. On and off showers forecast. We're on a Norfolk drain and we're going to be fishing with circle hooks, dead baits. I'll run through the swim and the baits with you in a second. It's itching to get the rods out. Once I've reeled one in, etc., I'll show you the rigs up close and personal. But now we're off. We're off, folks. It's pike time and we're I love it. I really love it, and we're ready to go. I say we're on a Norfolk drain, Kings Lynn Angling Association day ticket or club book. So we're raring to go, and I'll show you the swim and my setups. As the swim opened up, weren't hard work, but this time of year, still plenty of vegetation about, and wouldn't you know it, brand new, and one half's gone already. First pike swim of the season cut out. Plenty of room there now. I can get rods out left and right and centre. It's a bit down there I can walk on to return fish safely. Yep, spot on. Let's get these. Let's get set up, get these rigs out. Let's get amongst these pike. Left hand rod, close into the reed bed. Here it is. Fishing in about 10-11 foot of water, although I've got the stop knot set at about 13.5, 14 foot. I like a bit of give in mine. I don't like them too tight, because obviously on rivers and drains, etc., you get a lot of debris in the water. So I like a little bit of slack line between the stop knot and the float. That way anything unnatural whack pulls into it, doesn't do it too much harm. So on that left hand rod, float fishing, because it's lovely and calm, so we're float fishing today, dead baiting. On there I've got a small roach, I'm using a C circle hook 1.0, and it's red in colour as well. I'll show you when I reel in. So I'm hoping to pick up a bonus sander during the day, or a bonus big perch, or a pike, you never know. Yeah, so that's directly hooked. It's not hair rigged, that one. That's directly hooked through the head, and that's my left hand rod. The middle rod, 3 or 4 rod lengths out. Again, it's about 12 foot. I've got my stop knot set again about 14, and there is on that a whole Joey mackerel, hair rigged, and that has a carp curved hook size 4 barbless. And let's hope we get something of action on there. And then on the right hand rod, if we can find it, and there is the right hand rod, is just where I would normally fish for roach and rudd. So it's off the reed bed, about 2 rod lengths out. Again, it's in about 12 foot of water, stop knot set again to get 14. And on there I've got a whole herring, and that's hair rigged but with a C circle hook. What you would definitely, what people would call a circle hook, not a curved hook, a C circle hook 1.0, and it's red in colour. That's hair rigged as well. So all raring to go. Let's see what the day brings. Yeah, it's a simple setup. There's a single circle hook, air-rigged mackerel, 12 to 18-inch trace, small drilled bullet, an ounce, float, sliding float, and up here we have the stop knot with a power gum. I always set it slightly over depth. I always say it's slightly over depth. It's a nice long trace, plenty of give in the line, resistance free before that stop knot hits the float. Right, let's get this bait out. Well, I've been fishing for a few hours now, and it's quite warm. Had a couple of runs. I had a scorching run on my right hand rod. Don't know what it was. I mean, it roared off. You would have thought it was a torpedo at the other end of it, but wound down into nothing. So I've decided to give the baits a boost, injecting them with some sardine and anchovy oil. See if that produces. But yeah, it's bright. I mean, it really is bright. We're supposed to have had intermittent cloud today, but that's gone out the window, so it's bright as anything. Although I've caught plenty of pike out of here when it's been bright, so because we've got the depth. It's just like anywhere. If they're there, they're there. If they're not, they're not. So I'm going to plod on, keep active, keep repositioning the baits every 30 minutes, because sometimes that has the desired effect. I mean, you could be more or less on top of a pike's nose and you don't know it. You plonk that bait in again, and all of a sudden it's, oh, what's that splash? So yeah. Oh, bit of breeze. Might have to get the external mic out. And it's blowing now. Lovely. That's what we want. A bit of ripple on the water. So far, nothing. But I'm confident I'm going to catch. You know, it's. I don't know much about the venue. I'm still learning on it. I still haven't found out where the hotspots are or not. But the only way you can do that is to get out on a bank, try different systems, try different methods, try different swims, and learn as you go. I mean, your watercraft and your knowledge gets you so far, then you just got to get to learn the venue. So that's what I'm doing. I think I'll probably be over here a lot this autumn and winter. Won't forsake my beloved Lincolnshire drains though. They're right on my doorstep. I can always fish them on a regular basis before or after work, or I've got a spare few hours. There's some big fish in them drains, and I'm going to target them again this year. So as I say, it's roasting. Beautiful day. Just need a few pike to grace the bank. Afternoon, troops. Well, it's been hard going. Intermittent cloud is more sunshine than cloud. It's roasting hot. I've had a few runs, haven't hit anything yet. On my pollen, which are big baits, 12, 13 inches long, I've had 2 really good runs on them, but nothing. I think Jack's picking them up and running with them. Your worst fears have been realised on this venue and all. It's gin clear, which I don't mind. As I said earlier, we got the depth, but I've just seen a crab the size of a small plate. What I mean by small plate, one of those plates you put your sandwiches on. Yeah, huge for a bloody thing it was. Problem is the margins are too deep. I couldn't stab it with anything or kill it, but yeah. So I was putting it down to eels on my Xander trips with a roach coming back, chewed up a bit, and it's not, it's crabs. The big baits, they're coming back with their guts ripped out, but that's it. So at least they're staying in the water intact for the pike, but I'll have to go back to the drawing board. I'll have to probably wait until we get some real hard frosts before I really fish this regular. So I'm going to have to wait to the depths of winter, late November, December, January, February, because get that water temperature right down, get rid of those crabs, because I can't be doing with them. So back to the drawing board as far as venues that I'm targeting this year going. Got me go-to venues closer to home, of course, the West Fen, beautiful drain. Just have as many blanks there as you can, red letter days, but there are good fish in there. River Witham, it's got some decent fish in. So, that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to fish closer to home for the early part of the season, the October and November, until the temperature really drops. Because I can't be messing around with crabs. I'm sorry, but especially at night, you beep 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 beep. Oh yeah, and nothing materialises now. I know why. They're just nudging the bait along, trying to drag it away. Oh well. I've had a couple of good runs. It's halfway through the day. I've got plenty of sunlight and daylight left, so I'm still confident I'm going to catch some pike, but just don't want one of those crabs. Yeah, well, look at that. Pike fishing sunburnt. Not sunburnt, but nice and red in the face. It's been a glorious day. Thanks for sharing it with me. Hopefully I'll catch a few before the old darkness descends upon us. It's the autumnal equinox has been and gone. It's pike season. Nights are longer than days, so got a couple of hours yet. So I really do appreciate all the views, all the subscriptions and all the comments. One little moan about the old pike police out there. I couldn't let it go. I have to, you know, I don't like being told what I can and can't do, what I can and can't say, and how I can and can't fish. Don't like it. Give the video a thumbs down and move on with your life. Yeah, so that's my little moan over and done with. We're going to see if we can crack a few of these pike out before the end of the day. Plenty of action, plenty of runs, but no fish. We've had a cracking day. We've been out on the bank, that's the main thing. And if you haven't caught in the next 2 hours, well, it's not always about the catching, although, you know, you prefer it, but it's early doors. Pike season's just started. It's still quite warm. It's just I was itching to get out, as we all are. Drop a comment below. Where's your first trip of the season? Or have you had it? Are you out there already? But yeah, so we're going to see if we can catch a few of these before it gets dark. Let's do this. Once again, thanks everyone for watching and subscribing.